Market volatility hit us, and this is IEX. Stock has been down between 10 and 12%. Now, government sources are indicating that market coupling for power exchanges could actually be a reality, and it could happen. Remember, this is a mechanism by which there is sort of one uniform price across all exchanges, the way it happens in the equity segment, and the price remains the same irrespective of what exchange you're trading on. So it's something like that coming through for power exchanges as well. We have Vivek joining in with the details. Vivek, this issue has been sort of surrounding the stock and the company for a long time, for months now. So what is the latest and what's the market concern?
That's right. So, let's start off with what, Abhimanyu has picked up. Number one, like you said, he said they are looking at market coupling, and they've also said that it's going to be difficult to ascribe a timeline to market coupling. Now, let's take into account all of the developments that have happened in 2024 so far. Number one, remember, CERC actually said that there is need for more evidence-based results before market coupling implementation, and this was said in February 2024. Now, after that, the regulators directed grid operators to run a shadow pilot for 4 months with the software of Grid India. Now, after that, the next development that we heard of was the management talking about it in the Q1 conference call. And what did the management say? The simulations actually did not show any benefits of coupling, and the software is still in development. So if in case there is an implementation, it is still quite some time away. After that, July onwards, you've actually seen a slew of brokerage upgrades coming in as far as IEX is concerned. And one of the key triggers that most of the brokerages have highlighted is that the overhang or the risk of market coupling is actually slowly fading away. Investec, in fact, upgraded the stock to a buy from hold. Axis Capital also upgraded IEX to an add from an earlier sell. UBX very recently, just on September 9th, they upgraded the stock. They raised the target price. What they said was the market coupling overhang, while it has not completely ceased, they believe the likelihood of the implementation is low. And they also see, given the possible regulatory as well as implementation risk, they believe market coupling is unlikely to pose a threat. On the back of all of that, and also aided by very strong volume growth, IEX, the stock has done quite well. 3 months, it's up almost 18%. Last 6 months, it's up 58%. And after today's development, that we put out, Investec actually says that the simulation should show that coupling will be beneficial, which in itself is not quite clear. So if coupling is implemented, will it be beneficial to the sector as a whole is one key question. Number two, they also need to see the other exchanges' reaction on the pricing, and also the ability of other exchanges to to go ahead and actually be able to cater to the higher market demand or the higher volumes. So they are quite skeptical about how exactly this will, impact IEX. IFL too has come out with a note today. They are saying market coupling along expected lines could be negative for IEX. In fact, they say that FY26 EPS could see a 26% cut if implemented. But at this point of time, the timelines are still uncertain, and implementation, if it is done, is still quite some time away.
So whether it'll happen or not is not clear, and when it'll happen is also not clear, right, Vivek?
That's right. Both at this point of time, both are uncertain. What we do know is that shadow pilots are being run, and there have been quite a few delays in the running of these shadow pilots, and still the verdict is still not out as to whether it is beneficial or not.
It makes sense or not. Yeah, no, got that. Thank you very much for joining us, Vivek, for that. That's IEX down sharply, 12%, but as he pointed out, it ran up as well.